Discipline is something that's quite hard to unlearn. So even though I would not need to be on time, and I made sure that I don't have to be, I'm still on time to claim these 60 energy scrolls. And after claiming these 60 energy scrolls, let's see what we can do. So we're gonna use this event right here to collect all the projectiles have been collected, I guess. At least the ones that we could collect. And now we have 7,100 items. And I was thinking about what to do. I was thinking quite deeply whether we use the cost-effective commanders or the bit less cost-effective champions. Now, the problem with the commander units is the following. I told you that I would do Inferno or Fortress. It's still open which one, but there is they are both chaos based, so the substitute units are the same. The problem is that the commander unit of Inferno is Venom Spawn. You will meet Venom Spawn in some game modes as well. And that's a defensive unit. For Fortress, it's a White Tiger, that's a charger unit. None of them are gonna deal a lot of damage. But what I need to deal damage as much as possible to level up in the Dwarven Treasury or in the other one, the not Dwarven Treasury but the Crypt. Yeah, the Crypt. And for this reason I've decided on getting the more expensive champion unit. So I'm gonna buy this. Fine. Now let's see what's next. So we've managed to get 80 champion units. We're gonna go to the inventory and use these 80 champion units. And now we have a selection to make. We know that Winry is obsessed with Dark Elemental. We could use Dark Elemental, it's not a bad choice after all. And we can also combat Winry quite well if we out-execute him in terms of leveling up the Dark Elemental, that's fine. But for Inferno and Fortress specifically, there are other choices as well. And copying and out-executing another unit is possible, but Dark Elemental is only in the Inferno team. In Fortress, I just cannot find a place for him. Why and how? It's research based, okay? So right now you can only reverse engineer what I'm saying. Maybe somewhere else you will see this. The issue is that even in the other game mode, EU267, you could see that some people went with suboptimal units, commanders and champions. So let's not do this. Let's optimize and go for both Inferno and Fortress. And even though I'm not gonna deal a lot of damage, like really a lot of damage, but it is still possible to either use an attacker unit that is also gonna be good in Fortress. Either the Eternal Priest, that's not an attacker unit, that's a charger unit, or the attacker unit that I could use is Hell Baron. Where is the Hell Baron unit? Here it is. That's the other option. Now, which one should I use? For that, let's see what kind of opponents we're playing against. This unit, this is neutral. I have no idea what he wants. Maybe he doesn't have an idea either. This is not developed yet. Winry, he doesn't really know what he wants either. But one thing for sure, there will be a lot of castle. So a lot of castle players are gonna be there. It's quite obvious that there are gonna be many castle players. And for this reason, given that Inferno and Castle are not the best friends, and given that order teams like Castle gain advantage over Inferno units. I don't want to be a victim of castle. So, based on my notes, and I have quite extensive notes in here, one day I will possibly create some presentations out of it. Regarding the castle units, so let's see, castle and tower. For tower, the best matchup is against Inferno. Now for castle, and I'm checking out castle where it is, Necropolis. They don't have castle. That's interesting because I would like to see what's going on. There is castle, there you go. Now, with castle, the issue is that it doesn't fare well against anyone, but regarding Inferno, they still have some bonuses. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a choice that is a bit controversial. It's not gonna be the best damage dealer, but I'm not gonna limit myself to Hell Baron. Instead, I will use a very strong unit that is gonna strengthen other units as well, the Eternal Priest. I don't think anyone would choose this unit for the first one, but it still has some benefits, and we'll see what kind of benefits there are. So that's what I'm gonna use for now. If I made a mistake, so be it. My diamond balance is gonna suffer. Not a problem, I will still execute as well as possible. So now that we have the priest, our job is the following. And by the way, I've never seen this unit in action. And it's a support unit, it supports others, so it's controversial as a choice, okay? But here is the Eternal Priest. Our job is to level him up as much as possible before the next battles. And by the way, the reason why I chose this unit, there are multiple reasons. One of the reasons is that the most important thing where you get the most diamonds is the arena. And I've seen, maybe it was even in the recording, that Winry's Dark Elemental didn't shine that much. Even regular units could do something with the Dark Elemental. Even though the Dark Elemental is strong, it's not that strong. And the other issue is that this unit is so good that it can be part of many formations just in case I change my mind. That's also a possibility. So I will develop this unit as much as possible, and then I'll go and beat some of my opponents in the arena just before 9 PM. Most people have no idea that they have to do their arena battles just before 9 PM. So I will level up my defenses, my attack skills, everything, and I will execute just before 9 PM. And that's why I was saving all the energy that I had right here. And we have the evening energy as well. I'll use both. So, our quest is to level up this priest as much as possible. Now, the problem is that we need gold. You see that we've run out of gold. So, we're gonna go and get some gold. Where is it? It's in the gate. In the Dwarven Treasury. You see that we're right now 28. Obviously, we're falling behind a bit. And now we have 8 units. Priest is not an option, so we're still kind of weak. We're using whatever we can use. Now this is a defender, this is a defender as well. We cannot do much. And we have a couple of heroes now. It doesn't matter. I could have done something with the hero skills, but so far we're just leveling this up. And we're gonna get a new record, by the way, so we always get a new record every single day. I don't have much of a choice in terms of which units to select, because right now we're sacrificing the Dwarven treasury in favor of the crypt. You see, the new record is already there. It's not that much, so sooner or later we're gonna get to 2000. If we could get a devil, that would be amazing. So I've done this once. We claim everything. We're 14th right now. We need to get to the top 10. Why? Look at this. 4 to 10, exact same amount. 11 to 20, 20 less, who cares? We're not gonna get to the top 3 anyway. So we're gonna be fine. Worst case, we lose 20 diamonds. And now I have 2.88 million gold. So I can continue leveling up the unit. Which is great. We got the regular unit, and let's see the other one. I don't know if we need to play new levels, because this resource is a bit scarce at the moment. We got the 8 values. And do we have any more? Yeah, we do. Amazing. So we're gonna get to blue +2. And that's it. We cannot develop this unit any further. We maxed this out. And our job is to ensure that all the units are level 32. At least the ones that we're gonna use in the arena. And then we'll make progress in the arena. Not sure if it pays off to develop this unit as well, because it's a strong unit for the crypt. And crypt means weekly diamonds. Arena means daily diamonds. I wasn't clear about this because I didn't know this either when I did my first playthrough. Amazing, that's what I wanted, to spend energy so that we level up. I know it takes time, but at least we got our fair share of units for the crypt. The crypt will come later, now we're just playing for the arena. So we might not even need all the units. Oh, this is only a +1 unit, so we might have the 24 energy. And here, yeah, I need to battle once. It happens, you know, sometimes we have to battle. Now, let's test this priest. 5.5k, 7.1. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. This is a better unit. Because of the castle morale issues, I will most likely use this formation. It's balanced anyway. Unfortunately for Divine Heralds, the other unit that we have is also a caster unit. But it's not a problem. It's called Rat Lord. Okay. Here we have no chance of moving forward. And I'll level up my top 9, top 10, so that we can choose. And I'll also go to the roster. And yeah, we need the defensive roster. And on top of this, we can check what we're not using. Castle. We need castle, we need some rampart. But I prefer defense. Good. Later we'll do more for roster optimization. This is not a full-fledged optimization. Great. So now we're a bit stronger than we used to be. Obvious choice would be Hell Baron. So now I'm taking some calculated risk. Worst case, I make a mistake and I out-execute the opponents. Not a problem. Now let's see the leaderboard. We fell back to 6th. We're not far from 4th position. In fact, if we want to make progress, what's the time? We still have 22 minutes. So this means that if we have 22 minutes, we've completed the campaign already, we can check what else we can do. The only thing we can still do is the crypt. So if we go to the crypt and the gate, that's one thing we can do, but we need quite a lot of XP to level up. So leveling up is out of question. So this means I cannot do much. The only thing I can do is maybe purchase some things, but it doesn't really help at this stage. It just drains my balance. It doesn't matter. So don't spend artifact essence on anything at this stage. And that's all. So I'm gonna check out the arena. Where are we right now? That's interesting. We kept 6th position. Let's see who is online and who is not online. Winry took things quite seriously. But he's not online. What is going on? Borubar is online. Gals is online. Borubar, Gals, and Marcus. So Borubar is 2nd. I cannot attack him anyway. Gals is online. Luca is not online. I think I can beat some of them. Let's try with Winry. We have 3 chances in total to move up. Worst case, we stay where we are. It's not a problem, but I'll keep 1 for defense. So let's go for Winry and let's see. His defense is quite okay. His units are quite synergic for castle. We'll see. So we need to add new units. So the strongest unit we currently have, let's add some random unit. The strongest unit we currently have is the SSR. The second strongest is the priest.
The only way to deal with those banished by the gods is with a warhammer.
Amazing. Number 4. We don't have good attackers at all. That might be a problem. That's why Hell Baron would have been great. So these are the standard units. Now I need 1 attacker, okay, so that helps. And to deal some damage, this unit stuns, and this unit goes behind the other one. This makes sense. One more thing I'm gonna do before attacking
I will restore Erathia to its former glory.
is some upgrades. Let's make sure we max everything out. Good. In the mastery part, I'm fine with this, but some other units can hoard. So one attack, one defense, we cannot really do much here. Let's see, Ryland or Ryland. Refresh. Better than nothing. Even better. Now we were going for defense. Now I'm gonna hold defense only. We need an attack as well. And you know what? Shall I spend diamonds? No, I just spent 10 diamonds. I'll try my luck once. Not better at all. Attack is slightly better than defense, but not much better. Yeah, we're not lucky. We just need global skills. Now, we did what we could. I'm not gonna ruin my balance with these extras. So now it's the time to see how we fare against Winry. That's the new format. And we could have tested this out as well before. So we're going for the Dark Elemental, that's why I had 2 chargers. But unfortunately the Dark Elemental of the opponent is quite well hidden. And he's healing as well, but my spells are stronger. It's quite an even battle. Unfortunately the Dark Elemental is still alive. And he's still kicking. So I don't think that I can beat him. If I had a Dark Elemental myself, that would be a different situation. So maybe that was a mistake, I just wanted to think longer term. Okay. This unit also has a Dark Elemental. What about this unit? Yeah, straightforward. So we're gonna go for Luca. And that's my second chance out of 3. Now we're gonna move everyone down and charge. And that was easier. Okay, we'll stay. Don't forget to set up the defense. Defense has different rules. So first of all, we need the priest.
The only way to deal with those banished by the
Second,
gods
we need the
is with
strongest
a warhammer.
unit here. And what Winry does is he usually places these units here. This forces the opponent to go to the middle, and it's quite uncomfortable as well. And this also hides my strongest units on the top. This is not a bad strategy. This unit may be just a bait. But either way, we're fine with this formation. This unit is just a bait. We will see how we fare. I'm testing this out. This is Winry's signature move. I'm learning. So we're staying in 4th position, at least for now. I think that we don't have any more energy, we don't have any more events. We can check if we want to get some extras. Now, I'm not gonna spend 50 Rylons here. It doesn't make sense to me. Although, as an edge,
I will restore
Nature rise at my call.
let's see, mastery. Yeah, this is amazing, but if we promote him intelligence knowledge from 8 to 12, no, this is fake power. I'm not gonna spend anything on Ryland. I gladly accept the new peak. And I need to check my coins. Arena coins. And the rewards were in the top 4. We won't stay in the top 4 forever. We would need 1,500 arena coins. If we could defend this, that would be amazing. We need 160 more. And if I stay in the next 12 minutes or so, because that's when it ends, then I'm gonna get 950 arena coins plus 340 diamonds. You see the ranking, and that's the idea. It's a bit more steep. So 500, 430, 380, 340. 340 is excellent. We're just 40 behind Windry. Okay, let's continue here. So we still have 700 extra, plus potentially we can purchase 1,500. Or 1,200. So what are we gonna get? One option is to go for Eternity Adamant. It doesn't help us now, but it will help us later. That's the most scarce resource that we have. Another option is to go for emblems. That helps a lot. It's gonna come relatively soon. So let's see, 1,650 or 2,200. Can we go for 2,200 to get 4 emblem packs? This means that we would need 1,500 items, and this is exactly what we can purchase. So we will see after 9 PM. It's gonna be easier to see what we can afford, what we cannot afford. In the meantime, I've collected a couple of energy potions, so let's use them up. Let's use these as well. Because if we can use energy potions, we can level up the units. The priest doesn't do much, but we can level up at least this unit or the archer. Where is the archer? The archer is out from the formation. So this is the top 5, top 6. The archer is here. So we have this one, and the archer is out. So we improved the archer for nothing. That's a shame. So I'm gonna +2 the first position at least. I know that we will need this unit. By the way, I went against common advice. Common advice states that first get an attacker. It doesn't matter which attacker. Then get a ranged unit, so that you deal the most amount of damage. They might have done a better job with the unit selection. But this priest is amazing. I didn't want to limit my options. Okay. Maybe we made a mistake, but this is just day 2. These mistakes are small. Now, I'm gonna show you something. Someone says, oh, we have quite a few guilds. Earth, 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 earth. So 4 earths. What does this mean? You go and practice against yourself. Training grounds. Oh, I cannot practice. It's only on level 55. That's a problem. That's a problem because unfortunately we cannot really get this. We would need a game mode where we can cast 4 earth spells after each other. Okay, so this means that I will stop executing for now. I will wait for the arena mode to finish. I will check out who is online, who is not online. They just don't know what they are doing if they are not online at this stage. And I will go back to the arena and check out what is going on. Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna collect everything I can. This helps. And now it's time to go to the arena. And wait. That's all you can do. And see if we get attacked by anyone. I'll stop the video if anything happens. Then you'll be notified and then we will finish the day.